They've got God, and I've got no God. Don't misunderstand me. I'm not saying they have a thing and I don't. I'm saying they have a thing and I have a different thing. I'm saying there are as many no gods as there are gods, and let me tell you about mine. My no God is endlessly practical. She wears comfortable shoes and a fanny pack stocked with all kinds of things, but not everything you'll need. A promise of everything you'll need in a world where people starve to death is a message as tippy and false and tall as 4-inch heels. No God is done with that kind of push-up bra control top pantyhosey message. She will not tell you that everything happens for a reason, no matter how great your need. No matter if you are standing at the kitchen sink in the harsh light of sunrise with a morning after dryness in your chest from a night overrun with a forest fire of grief. No matter if you are ashy and tender inside like you could blow away, no God would not tell you that all will be well. She would not make that kind of judgment call. Instead, she would tell you that what you have is what you have, and even when you are ashy and tender and blowing away, the sunrise is a miracle, and you can look up and see it if you want. No God does believe in miracles. In a world with sunrises and babies and leaves that turn color, how could she not? No God doesn't bother with makeup, of course, because it changes the way the wind off the ocean feels against her skin. Sunscreen, sure, because no God believes in cancer and in bad things happening to good people and in mortality. No God does not believe in an afterlife, so she doesn't have to be distracted by packing for it. Instead, she pays attention to what's in front of her because she loves being alive, like life is an orange plucked straight from the tree. When no God eats the orange, she is as messy as a 2-year-old's hug after breakfast, sticky everywhere. No God knows you can juice oranges, of course, and sip them delicately out of pretty glasses, but she will have none of that. She is not an orange vampire taking just the parts that slide smoothly into stemware. She is not in the business of sorting living things into piles. No God throws nothing away. She doesn't believe in away, only in other types of here. No God is a chewer of things, and oranges are no exception. She wants the feel of the pulp on her tongue and the fiber in her belly. She wants the mess on her cheeks, a stickiness that she can wear like laugh lines or a memoir, that announces to the world, I ate an orange today, how lucky am I? She wants to peel it herself too, so she can be there for that satisfying moment when the smooth pores yield under her nail and invite her in. So she can watch the way the tiny bits of orange mist shoot up into the air like fireworks. She wants to feel the mist land softly on the skin of her hands, where she will carry the memory of it with her all day. When no God eats the orange, she saves the peels. She will dry them and mix them with flower petals to carry the smell of summer through the winter. She'll save the seeds, too, because seeds are the closest thing to heaven that she knows. Infinite life in a finite world. And they fit in her fanny pack. No God may or may not have created the orange tree. She can't be certain because she can't remember back that far, and neither can you, so she's not sure what the point is of discussing it all. No God is deeply practical. The orange trees are here now, and they're beautiful, and that's enough for her. And she loves them, and she loves you, but not in a personal, promise-making kind of way. This is not a proposal. She's not down on one knee. She doesn't tell you she has a specific plan for your unfolding, sheltered in her love. She prefers to stick to the plain facts, and the plain facts are these. You do not need love from God or from no God, because love is a thing sewn into your cells like the trees and fruit are sewn into the cells of the orange seed. Humans cannot help but love, and they cannot help but be loved. When there is not a God to love us, we find one another and we offer and we receive and we unfold and we struggle and we hang on for dear life. And it is peels and pulp flying everywhere and it's beautiful and you don't need to worry about whether you can do it because the truth is you can do nothing else. The scent of loving and being loved is all over your hands like orange mist, and you will smell it when you raise your hand to brush the hair out of your eyes, which you should, because the world is worth seeing. There is planting to be done. There are seeds, saved in a fanny pack, now being pressed into your sticky, love-scented palm with the simplest and most honest of benedictions, which is, here, I save these for you. For you. To carry in your pocket like rosary beads until the right piece of ground appears between your toes like an unresolved chord, and you feel life opening for more life. And you crouch down and whisper those seeds into the earth, saying, here, I saved these for you.